Hello friends, it's Kristine Vicenti with Queen City Stamp Art, and today I'm back to show you 3 quick and easy cards that you can make using the Butterfly Brilliance bundle. You don't need the whole collection for this particular card set, you just need the bundle. So that would be the stamps and the dies bundled together. So to make these cards, I took the stamp set and I stamped this big butterfly image on white cardstock using Misty Moonlight ink, and I die cut out all the butterflies, and I got 6 different butterflies. These are a few extras, and that was awesome. And so now I'm all ready to put the cards together. I'm going to be using the Well Said stamp set as well for the sentiments on these cards, because as you saw, the Butterfly Brilliance bundle does not come with any kind of sentiments. So let's put together the first card. I'm going to do 3 here because I just want to show you how quick and easy these cards are. And there's going to be a nice recipe on the blog for these cards. So if you're looking for measurements or you want more information, oh, I forgot my tape. Hold on just a sec. Okay, got my adhesive. So if you want more information on the dimensions for these pieces, that information will be there. Oh, now I'm out of adhesive, good grief. Okay, I'm back. So we're just gonna layer up a panel of Petal Pink onto a basic white card base, just like that. Then I'm gonna layer on a little piece of the Designer Series paper. So actually, you do need the collection because you need this paper. You actually don't. You can use any Designer Series paper. I'm using the Designer Series paper from this collection, but like I said, you could use any paper to do this, any pattern paper. It's just to add a little bit of interest. So I'm going to glue this little piece down across the bottom here, like that. And then we're going to add a circle of vellum, which is kind of fun. I think vellum adds an interesting texture to handmade cards. And then I'm going to take a dimensional and pop up the butterfly. So I'm using one of the smaller ones on this card. And then we'll add a sentiment. So I'm just going to layer that here. And the reason I'm putting this together before stamping the sentiment is because I wanted to make sure that I had enough room for the butterflies before I added the sentiment, because I knew it would eventually fit to the left of the image there. So I'm going to use some Misty Moonlight ink and a little sentiment from that Well Said stamp set. I'm just going to stamp that down, and it says, "My life is better because you're in it." And then I'll take some of these champagne rhinestones, and we'll add a few of the little ones to the center of the butterfly body, just to bring a little sparkle to this card, like that. And that first card is done. So let's move on to card number 2. These are all very, very easy cards, but I'm having so much fun with this butterfly set. I just wanted to show you how quickly you could whip up a few different ones using the same materials, basically. So you just stamp those butterflies and cut them out, and cut a few strips of this pretty Designer Series paper and glue it all to the card, and you've got a gorgeous card. You've got a gorgeous couple cards. And then I'm going to put down, let's see, a little more vellum, another circle of vellum. This one's a little bit bigger. This is like I don't have my ruler here, that's metrics, but it's probably about a 2.5 inch circle. I will have the dimensions on that little recipe that's on the blog. So if you want the little dimensions for these cards, just go to my Queen City Stamp Art website and click on the blog tab, and you'll see the picture of these cards. Just click on that picture. That'll bring up the post, and there'll be a link to the little recipe in there that you can download for free. It'll just be a PDF you can print off or reference. So I'm just going to add this butterfly here like that. And then we're going to stamp sentiment on this strip. And I'm going to move on to a different sentiment. This one says, "Sending healing thoughts your way." And we're just going to stamp it over here toward the left side. Oh, it's a little crooked. Hold on just a sec. Let's try it again. There we go. That's better. And then I'm going to get some scissors here. And this one I'm going to trim at an angle. And I'm going to trim it off some because I think it's too long. And then we're just going to tuck it under the butterfly over here. So I'll put a little adhesive on the back and slide that under like this. And then we'll just, again, add some of these pretty champagne rhinestones. I think I'll use some of the bigger ones this time. Just one big one. I think right in the center of the butterfly is perfect. Just like that. So very simple card, clean and simple. And then for the last card, I've cut some more strips of that Pretty Designer Series paper, and we're using a base card in Petal Pink, and I'll probably line the inside with a white panel, just because I like to do that when I'm using a colored card base. And I'm just gonna, I cut 3 of these pieces of paper, and I'm just going to arrange them here. They're not gonna be perfectly across and even. I kind of like the random look of having them a little bit askew, like that. Then we're going to add this vellum piece to the center. And I'm only putting a little bit of adhesive in the center because I don't want the adhesive to show. And that way I can cover where it does show with the butterfly. So we'll get some more of those little adhesive dimensionals. That. This is so fun. I hope that you guys are having fun with this if you've already purchased it and you've had a chance to play with it. These are really quick and easy card ideas that should help you build your stash pretty quickly. I'm just going to stamp The Best Thing About Today Is You, and I'm going to trim this out so it's not quite so long and quite so wide. Doing it kind of by hand. And then I'm going to, where am I going to put this? I think I'm going to put it over top of the butterfly, and I'm going to pop it up with a dimensional, a couple of them. Right in the center. Just like that. And then we'll add some of those champagne rhinestones over here. I think I'm going to add a nice big one. Maybe I'll put the big one down here, and then another small one at the top. Like that, just like this. So let me bring the other cards back in. So I created 3 really quick cards in probably under 10 minutes. And they all coordinate, so you could even make them into a little set. They all say something different. This is The Best Thing About Today Is You. That would make a great birthday card. This one is Sending Healing Thoughts Your Way as like a get well or someone who might be feeling a little blue. And then this one is My Life is Better Because You're in It. So that's a nice card of like gratitude. So you've got a few different ones here, and they're all very similar. I'm using Petal Pink cardstock, the pattern with the Calypso coral, and this gorgeous Misty Moonlight ink. And they just look really, really pretty. So I hope you enjoyed them, and I hope they inspired you to do some kind of quick and easy stamping today. Have a great weekend, and I'll be back next week with more cards.